My name is Lord Maddock. I'm the Lord High Tax Collector of Nottingham, and I am proud to serve as the Marshal of this field. I welcome you to the day's festivities! Well done, my lord, well done. Nice and loud, that's right. This day, in honour of Her Majesty Queen Eleanor of Aquitaine's visit to Nottingham, a tournament of knightly skill shall be held here on the field in her honour and for the entertainment of all here assembled. Well done indeed. Now, as I look about, I notice that there are a great many of you that have a somewhat common look to you.
Yay!
And clearly some of you are peasants. Yes, I'm looking at you. I can only assume that this means you have some sort of leave from your labours and that you are not in fact shirking your responsibilities. I warn you all to be... Oh, I see the rowdy element. Yes. I warn you all to be on your best behaviour, or you may well find yourself celebrating from the stocks. Woo! And now... Stocks! Not too excited, my lord. And now it is my great honour to introduce His Highness Regent of England, Prince John!
Huzzah, Prince John! Huzzah!
And his mother, the Dowager Queen, Eleanor of Aquitaine! Accompanied by her faithful attendant Hodge.
Huzzah!
Yippee!
Don't forget Lord Maddock.
Oh, you forgot our boss. His Honour, the Sheriff of Nottingham!
Get on with the tournament, Maddock.
Indeed. My lords and ladies, the day's events shall consist of 3 tournaments of knightly skill upon the field. This first demonstration shall be that of mounted games, for Her Majesty's pleasure, open to all qualified competitors.
Why don't we just move on to the joust? Me and my boys love the sound of smashing lances and breaking bones.
Sheriff, I do not.
Surely, Sheriff, we could hold the breaking of bones until after lunch. We do have 2 more scheduled events this afternoon. There'll be ample time for the breaking of bones after we've all had our midday meal.
Seems more civilized.
Oh, disgusting.
My lords and ladies, the first tournament of skill shall utilize challenges selected by Her Majesty the Queen and His Highness Prince John.
Huzzah!
Those who exhibit a high degree of skill in the games may be selected to participate in the joust. And now, to introduce your competitors. Firstly, riding in the colors of green and gold, I give you the daughter of a disgraced father.
Boo.
A knight who was arrested for the crime of insurrection against the crown. An honorary knight whose claim to the title is very much in doubt. Dame Isabel of Sussex. Pick your battles more wisely, my lord. Really.
Introduction of Dame Isabel leaves something to be desired.
Apologies, Your Majesty.
Mother Maddox's introduction was quite accurate. The girl's father did raise sword against my tax collector, an act of treason and rebellion which cannot be tolerated.
To stop your tax collector from torturing my people of Sussex.
They were significantly past due on paying their taxes, and there was reason to suspect they were hoarding food.
With all due respect, I have been tasked with keeping order in the kingdom whilst my brother is away at crusades. Thanks to nobles like Sir Marcus, Sir Trent, this kingdom will not descend into chaos, and the peasants will be made to respect the crown. Thanks to Sir Trent, that girl's criminal father is right where he belongs.
Your Highness, my father died in your black dungeon.
Is that true?
Oh yes, Your Highness, it's quite true. He is quite dead and has been for some time.
Only the crows know where he lies.
Well, at least there'll be no more rousing of the rabble by his hand. Sheriff, does he still have an outstanding request request for leniency?
Yes, my lord.
Deny the request.
That is quite enough. Dame Isabel arrived here in my company. She is my chosen champion. And due to the final courageous act of her father, she is the champion and her father is the champion of the people.
As you wish, Mara. We shall see the tournament's end. Real champion is.
And now, to introduce her challenger, riding in the noble colors of purple and black, I give you the oppressor of the oppressed, the originator of the death tax, my personal favorite, and the crusher of all rebellions, Sir Trent, the Lord of Blackpool! And now, at this time, the list should be closed and the games begun, unless there are any others who would wish to compete. And as I see there are none, we shall begin with the first competition, which... What?
I'm here to compete! I'm here to compete in the games of skill! I have a horse and I want to compete!
All right, so
Who, more precisely, what are you?
I'm Mucky and I'm here to compete!
Yes, I can see that you're mucky, but what is your name?
My name is Mucky Buckets, and I clean the stables. But today, I'm gonna win the tournament and become a knight.
This is what comes of amnesty for criminals and the appeasement of peasants.
Too right.
Sir Trent, this peasant offends me. Remove her at once.
as you wish.
Not while I'm here. After the games begin, do I get a sword too? Right out!
It's never good when she comes down from there.
Tell me, girl, who are you? Why are you here?
Is that the queen?
Yes! Choose your words carefully.
Your most amazing queenliness! I'm Mucky Buckets, and I clean the stables here in Nottingham, and I clean the privies, and sometimes I catch rats, and if like sticks flow down into people's yards, where I can collect them up for you. Will I heard there was a tournament this day, and I'm just a peasant. But I'd really much rather be a knight, and I thought that this was a good way to do that.
Unacceptable!
Huzzah! Utterly lacking in legal precedent.
Hodge!
Well, it is. Peasants do not compete, Your Majesty.
Mistress Buckets, this is a tournament of nobles and you are a peasant. Leave this field at once.
Let her compete! Let her compete!
It's all right, Paul. We tried. We can still dream of being knights. They can't take that away from us. They can't take away our dreams.
Let her compete, my queen!
Compete! Mistress Bucket, stop!
Mother, what are you doing?
Oh, please don't lock me away and feed me to the crows. I didn't know it was wrong to be here.
You did not know because you were a peasant and therefore stupid.
Trent of Blackpool! This is my field of honor! Do not think for one moment I would not break you upon it! Hold your tongue! Mistress Buckets, come stand before me.
All right, if they feed me to the crows, I want you to go live in the woods again. Wait for some nice person to find you. Now, stay. Stay.
Today is a festival day in my honor, and I will decide who participates. I see you have a horse.
Oh, I do, Your Majesty. His name's Thor, and I found found him in the woods. I know he's not as big as the other horses, but I think when he grows up, he's going to be a mighty war horse.
I see. And you feel that you and your noble steed are fit to compete against the greatest champions in my kingdom.
Well, Thor's not as big as the other horses, but I wager his heart is just as big, and that's really what matters, isn't it?
My girl, there are some that would say your lot in life is determined by the circumstances of your birth. They would say that you have no right to be here, except perhaps to clean muck.
Oh, I don't mind staying afterwards to clean up. I mean, even if I win the tournament and become a knight, doesn't mean I can't help pick up the garbage and whatnot. I think that even nobles should help in and make this a better place. Oh, hold on, I even brought a broom. We're all in this together, peasants and nobles, doing our part to make Nottingham a better place.
Spoken like a true knight. What say you, my people? Let's go! The girl ride is the champion of Nottingham! This is your moment, girl. Mount your steed and make the most of it.
Thank you, Your Majesty. We won't let you down.
I know you won't. You've already made me proud. Off with you!
Huzzah! You hear that, Thor? We're gonna be knights!
Lord Maddox, the people have spoken. You know what you must do.
Yes, Your Majesty. My lords and ladies, riding in the colours of dirt and filth, I give you the champion of Nottingham, Mucky Buckets. Yes, well.
I'll just probably use my broom, is that alright?
You'll need to move.
I need my lance. Yeah, thank you for my lance. This will work just fine.
Very well, be off with you. This realm just isn't what it used to be.
Thank you.
The first competition shall be the test of the quintain, a training device used by all squires wishing to become a knight. They ride swiftly at the target hither upon the shield. They must strike it smartly and ride swiftly past, so as not to be struck by the flail on the opposite end. I shall award a point for the clean execution of the task. Sir Trent, when you have cleared the rubbish from the field, it is yours.
All right, lords and ladies, a little noise.
I would suggest a different noise. Reset for Dame Isabel. And now for this. Very well. Let us move on to the next challenge. I would see them test their accuracy with lance in the list by lancing at a ring from the hand of their very brave squire. Sir Trent, at your leisure. Boom! Reset for Dame Isabel. And one for the bucket woman. And the ladies, shall we increase the difficulty?
Yes!
Shall we risk the life of another squire?
Yeah!
I call for 2 rings.
Yeah.
2 rings!
Sir Trent?
Mr. Trent.
Say, lords and ladies, a little noise.
certain we'll get her on the next challenge. Squires, make ready the field for the obstacle course. This shall allow the riders to test multiple skills at once. Starting at the far end of the field, they begin with sword in hand. They will ride swiftly past, removing the heads from these Frenchmen. You may know them as heads of lettuce. They must then quickly discard sword and take up spear. And using the butt end of the spear, knock down the appropriately named knockdown quintain. They will then reverse direction on the spear and strike the hay bale target yonder. They will then take up their colors and parade the field. I award a single point for the clean execution of each element in this challenge.
Lord Maddox,
Aye, Sir Trent.
I object. The running of this course requires use of weapons, including swords.
Indeed.
Peasants are not allowed swords. She has no weapon, therefore she cannot compete and must be disqualified.
I agree wholeheartedly, Sir Trent. It's the law.
Let the girl sword!
Oh, Sir Trent, don't you worry, I do have a sword.
What?
I made it myself. I call it Excalibur!
Did she really just say that?
No, that is not a sword. That is a stick tied to another stick. A piece of twine. That is not a sword. She
I
cannot
agree.
compete. Not a weapon.
Then let the girl
agree,
sword!
Trent.
What have you to fear?
Looks like
He's
it's
chicken.
pretty easy, Sir Trent.
Looks like
Unless
a
you're
sword.
afraid to get beat.
Huzzah!
Mizzy, I wouldn't actually hit him with my stick. I wouldn't want to give anybody a splinter.
Lord Maddox,
Sir
must
Trent.
I endure this?
Yes.
I
Yeah,
agree.
suck it up.
That although it is a pain in your side, my lord, I am certain you shall persevere. Let us continue.
In all of you, when she is bested on the field and goes home crying to a little peasant hovel, it's going to be your fault because people like you encouraged her.
Indeed. Knights to an end.
There's this stout piece of rope between you and I that I could never get across, otherwise we would have words.
Quick, you get my boots tonight! Down with the oppressor!
Only the happy face on me, so just try smiling. You can do it.
No, I will not.
I never fully dressed without a smile.
This is a tournament of skill, not a sing-along. Get up!
Down with the oppressor!
You know what makes me happy? Dead peasants, get out of the way.
Sir Trent, once you have cleared the rabble from your path, the field is yours. Did you not see it fall from the stand, my lord? Cut it down. Cleanly done, Sir Trent. I award a perfect score of 6 points to the Lord of Battle. Tax collector, hello. Reset the field for Dame Isabel.
Remember, we cheer Isabel.
You'll do great, Dame Isabel. I know you will.
Quiet. Is the field prepared? Dame Isabel at your leisure.
A tip for Dame Isabel.
Indeed, my lord, a fine show. I award 5 points to Dame Isabel. The second cabbage never fell. A valid point to make.
But it was cut. And your spear's in better.
Tax collector. Hello.
If you have half a head, you are dead.
I do hate to waste perfectly good vegetation.
Yeah.
Well, just pretend you're angry at them.
Oh, I'm not
Well, there's got to be something that makes you angry. Well, what about gophers? Don't gophers eat all your vegetables? Gophers do make me angry. Those nasty little boogers are always in my garden. Well, then I want you to go out there and suppress those gophers. I can do that. I'm angry. I'm going to impress those gophers. Are you impressed, gophers? Here I come. Gophers. Whack-a-mole, whack-a-mole.
I can only stand amazed at what I'm about to announce, and my apologies to Sir Trent. But at the end of the obstacle course, it would appear that Dame Isabel trails Sir Trent and Mucky Buckets by 1 point.
You will get it back, my lady.
Isabel is a champion of the people. That seems especially heavy burden to bear, requiring a knight of unusual strength and skill. I would see her prove herself in a more challenging competition. Have your champion fight my champion in longsword to the barrier. I would see if the people are getting the champion they deserve.
Indeed, well chosen, Your Highness. Longswords at the barrier is a competition allowing these knights to show their skill with sword in single combat. As this is a festival day, and since Her Majesty has precluded the shedding of blood until after lunch, I would suggest that these knights work to destroy a crest upon the helm of their opponent while simultaneously defending their own. Knights must stand at the barrier. Any knight who retreats from the barrier forfeits not only the fight, but indeed their honor. When these knights are prepared, they may begin.
Go, Dame Isabel!
Go, Isabel! The crust, Isabel, the crust!
Hear your favorite knight, Isabel!
Huzzah, Isabel!
Come on, Isabel!
Isabel, the crust, Isabel, the crust!
Don't give us such a Yes, well
Go, Isabel, go!
I call the victor of Longsword!
She has raised sword against a noble, an act of treason and rebellion. Sheriff
Horse! Your Highness, come here, girl!
Yes, by all
What ho, Sheriff?
What?
Get him, Robin. Can't you find any other way to capture a girl's attention?
Robin Hood!
What's he doing here?
A fine jest, Sir Robin.
You big brave men call yourselves nobles, while you're nothing but a bunch of bullies. This young girl has shown more pluck and nobility than the lot of you combined.
Huzzah!
Well, we'll not stand idly by and let her spirit be crushed.
Huzzah!
Take the girl. We're bringing her with us back to Sherwood.
We'll see about that, outlaw!
Come along, Sheriff. Take care of these ruffians. Take it, Sheriff! You got her!
Huzzah, Sir Robin! Huzzah!
Fair trade it is then, Sheriff. Your sword for the girl.
Where are we going?
Behind you,
Doctor,
Scarlet.
been showing quickly. You like it there?
Thor! Who's Thor? Huzzah, Mucky!
Of course.
I want that girl and her little horse too.
Be on your way!
Boo! Boo!